Let's chat about SMART goals. We had our SMART goals workshop or goal setting workshop yesterday. So I just wanted to share some highlights with you on the SMART goals. So we already know the SMART goals stand for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Now I want to provide an example that we went over in the workshop. Remember, we're going to start with you identifying a goal that you want to obtain by the end of the year, within 6 months. You set that time period, but it's a goal that you want to obtain. So I want you to do this with me. And by the time we finish discussing this, you should be able to actually sit and write out a goal and use SMART goals to help you to achieve that goal. So first thing I want you to do is think about a goal that you have set for yourself or that you want to set for yourself. Just think about that goal. You can say the goal out loud. You can write the goal down. But of course you need to write it down because that's the only way that you're going to be able to make it manifest itself. Because you're going to write it down. You're going to look at it daily to make sure that you are actually working towards reaching that goal. So now let's say our example for our goal. I'm going to go with weight loss. A lot of people say, I want to lose weight as my goal. Now, that is very vague. We want a specific goal on weight loss. So what is your specific goal going to be on weight loss? Now, we created one yesterday. Lose 25 pounds by adopting a healthier lifestyle, incorporating balanced nutrition, regular exercise, and mindful eating. That was the specific goal. Now, measurable. How are you going to measure to see if you are reaching your goal? How are you going to be holding yourself accountable? What tools are you going to use that's going to keep you in check with this goal? Now, we said track progress by monitoring weight loss regularly, preferably 2 pounds lost per month. Now, I know there's some people out there like, oh, you can lose more. But I'm going to need you to think about some of the reality of losing weight. Because if you lose the weight too quickly, it's going to do what? It's going to come right back. It's going to come right back. And our main goal for losing this weight is not for it to come back. We're planning on losing the weight and keeping it off. So we're going to be making sure that we're setting realistic goals, which is going to move us down to achievable. Is your goal achievable? Is it realistic? So we have losing 25 pounds is a realistic and healthy goal over a 12-month period. Yes, that is a realistic goal and that is a healthy goal. If you ever see anybody who say, I want to lose 25 pounds in a month, that means they're going to do some drastic things in order to lose that weight. And the weight probably will not stay off because we already know it takes like 15 days to create a habit. Then you continue to do that habit for another 15 days to try to solidify that habit. But you have to continue to work on it. So if you're just saying, I'm going to lose that 25 pounds in a month, okay, so what are you going to do to make sure that you maintain that weight loss and that weight loss stays off? So we want to make sure that we are setting realistic goals. Next, we have relevant. You have to be able to say that this is relevant for you, that it is a priority for you. It is based off of your values and your beliefs. Because if you're just setting this goal, I'm going to lose weight because that's what a lot of people do in the beginning of the year, but it has no importance to you, guess what? You're not going to achieve this goal because that goal has to have some kind of value to you. It has to mean something to you. Not, oh, you and your friends saying, guess what? We're going to start going to the gym in the beginning of the year and we're going to go work out. Okay, you can agree to that, but if you don't have really any value and it's not important to you, you're not going to stick with it. That's why a lot of people, when they join gyms in the beginning of the year, they don't stick with it. Why? Because people say, oh yeah, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to lose this weight, but it doesn't really have any value for them. It has to have a value for you in order for you to continue to persevere through any kind of hardship and the struggles to continue to do what it is that you need to do to achieve that goal. So make sure when you're setting your goal that it has a value to you. It is one of your priorities. So for this individual, when they said relevant, weight loss contributes to overall health improvement, increased energy level, and a positive impact on both physical and mental well-being. That is why it is relevant for them, because they're trying to increase their overall health. They want to have physical and mental well-being, and they want that positive impact. So that means it's a priority for them. It's a priority for them. So then we have time bound. What time span are you going to place on you losing this 25 pounds? And we had already stated it in the beginning. They're giving themselves 12 months. 12 months to lose the weight. But then they're also going to do additional check-ins every 3 months. And I would say the additional check-ins are good, because every 3 months you can stop to see if the exercises that you are doing and the nutrition that you chose, is it actually showing you any improvement? Because sometimes we can do certain exercises and we can try to eat healthy, but that might be causing us more harm than it is good. So therefore you need to reach out to like your dietitians, your nutritionists, your personal trainers, those individuals who can actually sit down with you and they can say, this is what you need to do in order for you to reach this goal. And then they will also let you know if the goal that you set for yourself is a realistic goal, and they will provide steps to help you to actually achieve that goal. So that is why this individual has 12 months as a time span for them to lose the 25 pounds, but then they're going to do check-ins every three months just to see if there's anything that they need to take away from the plan or anything they need to add to the plan. So once again, the individual set the goal to lose 25 pounds. They're adopting a healthier lifestyle, incorporating balanced nutrition, regular exercise, and mindful eating. And then they went through, how are they going to hold themselves accountable? They went through, is it achievable? What can they do to make sure that it's achievable? Relevant. Is it a priority for them? Why is it a priority for them? And then time bound, the span that they are giving themselves in order to lose this weight. And then on top of that, we talked about a to-do list. And we incorporated the to-do list inside of the goal setting, because when you're talking about achievable and how you're going to achieve that goal, that is when you start to create your to-do list. Basically, a to-do list is the steps that you need to do in order to be successful. So for this individual, the achievable, losing 25 pounds is realistic and healthy goals over a 12-month period. But then it's what are they going to do to achieve it? So then they have to eat right. So that means they have to actually sit down and figure out what plan are they going to do for their meal. Are they meal prepping healthy food? Are they going to purchase food from one of the apps like HelloFresh that advertises they will give them that fresh food on a daily basis? Are they joining Weight Watchers? What are they doing that's going to help them? It's going to contribute to their success. So that is what they're doing when they're creating their to-do list. So if it's working out, how often are you going to work out? Then they have to also plan, put it in their calendar. So if they're going to work out 3 times a week, they need to be able to set it in their calendar. I'm going to the gym on Mondays. I'm going to the gyms on Wednesday. I'm going to the gym on Fridays, and put what time in there. That calendar is also part of being measurable, because it is going to keep them accountable. It's going to notify them like, hey, look here, you're supposed to be at the gym at this time. So that way that person can go, okay, I need to make sure I go to the gym. So that calendar is another way of holding that person accountable for going into exercise. Then they also said adapting a healthier lifestyle. They might just decide that they want to get up and they're going to move around more because they have a job where they sit down, and they come home and they sit down. So they might realize I need to move around more. So they might decide that I'm going to start walking outside. They might decide that I'm going to start moving around in the house more. I'm working out inside of the house. Whatever it is that they need to do to reach that goal, they're going to write it out on the to-do list. And then when they succeed in doing one of them, they will check it off, because a to-do list can be a daily to-do list. It can be a weekly to-do list. It can be a monthly to-do list. It all depends on how you want to set it up. So for them, they can have a daily to-do list. So Monday, these are all the things that I'm going to do on Monday that is going to help me to reach my goal. And then by the end of that day on Monday, they should have all of those things checked off. And the things that they don't have checked off, they need to stop and think, okay, why didn't I get to this today? Like, do I need to take this off the list because I am trying to do too many things all at once? Or was it because I just simply didn't manage my time correctly? Those are some things that they're going to have to sit back on and they're going to have to reflect upon at the end of the day to see if they can actually fit it all in. Because once again, we want this to be realistic. We want it to be realistic. We do not want to add any more stress onto any of our daily tasks. Goal setting is not created, was not created for you to be able to add more stress, pile on more stress to your life. Goal setting is there to help you to alleviate the stress and the disruption that comes in your daily life because you do not have certain things planned out when you're trying to reach a certain goal. So if you realize that you're creating a to-do list and the to-do list is stressing you out, then you're doing something wrong. You're putting too many tasks on your list. You only need to put on your list what you think you can achieve on that day. So once again, if you get to the end of the list and you realize, hey, I did not do about 5 things on my list, stop, reflect. Why didn't I get to these things on my list? Was it poor time management, or did I actually put too many things on my list? Because you have to look at your lifestyle, how you live, your daily schedule. And then you need to incorporate things in your daily schedule that's not going to cause a disruption. It's not going to cause a disruption in your daily schedule. So basically, you're kind of almost doing it with ease. Like if you say you have an extra 30 minutes here, okay, I can place this here. It is not going to cause you to have to try to revamp your whole entire schedule. And it's not going to throw you off and cause you to have like crunch time for something else later on. So whatever you're adding to that to-do list, it is there to benefit you, to push you, to move you forward. But it's also there to help you to alleviate the stress of trying to make that goal or meet that goal. So remember that as well. Goal setting is not equivalent to more stress. Goal setting is not equivalent to disruption. Goal setting is not equivalent to confusion. Goal setting is to guide you, to provide you with steps, to give you a clear understanding of what it is that you need to do in order to achieve what it is that you set out to do. So I was just having this quick chat with you about goal setting, just to let you know what we discussed in our workshop. If you would like any more information about goal setting, feel free to reach out to me, Jacqueline Jobs at EOEChangeagent.com, and I will gladly try to assist you. Until next time, make sure you're excelling in life.